Alright, and we should be live. Good evening, everyone. And while I'm starting to get the stream up, I'm getting stuff cutting onto me. Lovely. I'll skin you too, you little prick. This is definitely one I think that has grown on me. I wasn't a fan of this album when it originally came out, but I dumped it now. God, fucking again, and they fucking stun out of stealth too. Alright, now we want to try and see if we can find these assassins that pat around here. Man, stop fucking running behind me. We're not worrying about copper anymore. We're sort of way past that point, so we'll ignore that one. Alright, and then we're going to go down here. Find that they pat pages up there. Yeah, this way through here. Yep. Now I think... Ooh. Is that the one that drops this? Kill all the kobolds you encounter. Yep, I'm going to say it is one of these guys. Surprised he's not tagged saying that he can drop it. So I'm wondering if maybe it doesn't. But I'm pretty sure it's like it says, any of the kobolds in the area can drop it. Well, obviously not that one though. I'm gonna go up through here. I also don't know which way they pat, which is not helpful, because I could be following the same way, which means I'm never actually going to catch them. You always want to go opposite to the direction they patrol, so that you walk into them. Alright, and we're just quickly going to swap albums now, I think. Let's go, what do I feel like? Let's go for some Linkin Park, actually. Artists. Al. Linkin Park. There we go. Actually, that's a good point as well. I've got this music playing. I should probably turn music in-game off. Now, where did this cobalt go that I was just staring at? Did he really patrol away while I wasn't looking? Where the hell did he go? What the? What the hell? Did I imagine seeing him? Well, obviously I was dreaming. We need to go down here, so they must walk through there. We'll just give these guys a bit of a wide berth. Alright, okay. How far up do we need to go? So it looks like they go back into this camp over here. We've got copper. Care about that. Alright, so I'm not seeing them there. Oh. Steel snaps apparently in this area. Hey, Taiwan, how you going, man? Let's see. While we're here, we'll see if we can find steel snap, and then we'll head back down the reverse path. Whoop, there he is. So there are 2 ads with him, plus him. Alright. We want to repoison. Now, can I burst him down before evasion runs out? One more. Done. Finish. Easy. Paladin okay? Yeah, Pally's still alive. Just one of the trio has been a bit under the weather, so we haven't been able to get the 3 going. So, spending more time on the rogue. Alright, now let's see if we can find these assassins. So they weren't on that leg of it when I originally walked down. Let's see if we can find them on this leg. Jeez, I am getting bloody lucky. Walking into all of the patrolling like ads so quick. I will fucking take this luck to the bank. So then it wants me to go do that one.
Well met.
Well, shit, you know, I might as well do it now. Doesn't matter.
Wake up! Be good!
This is another album, I must say. This definitely grew on me with time. Originally, I was very disappointed by the album, but as time's gone on, it's definitely grown on me. And annoyingly, because they're poisons, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, it's okay, it's only those 3. Do I want to trade 2 stamina off for 1 agility? No, I don't. So, we are going to take that for the silver. And my inventory's full. Alright. Get rid of mystery meat.
How? Walk with the Earth Mother.
And then we're going to go mine this iron node. Yeah, look, it was more, I guess, I started listening to Linkin Park, like Meteor Hybrid Theory era, so can't say I necessarily enjoyed the complete change in music style, It's growing on me. Or it's grown on me, I should say. Inventory full again. Bloody A. I should probably open all of these and get those 6 inventory spots back, eh? Do I have any others? Yeah, I do. Oh, and that I can also get rid of then. As in, you're not, like, jamming with the ones that you used to, or you didn't like where they went? Yeah, look, I guess my music taste got a lot heavier. I think that's sort of why I didn't like that they sort of went in the opposite way as well. Right, what are we getting from these? Money, 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 money in a pot, money, money. Right, I'm down with that. Man, there's... oh, I haven't listened to them for ages. And I'm going to end up telling you the wrong band name, but there was one, and I think they were Australian as well. I believe it is Animals Without Leaders, I think is what it may have, their name may have been, which was purely an instrumental band. And I got into them a fair bit, fair few years ago. Definitely enjoyed it, and I've found one of the other bands that I really like, Alexis on Fire, had an album where they released one song which was just instruments. And it's honestly probably one of my favorite songs of theirs because it is just a different aspect on the song because you're not, say, trying to listen to the story that the vocals are telling. You're listening to what the instruments tell you through the melody progression. And yeah, I found that that is a very interesting way to listen to it. Probably sound like just some old man rambling now. There. I'm guessing we're going to do all the hand-ins. Yeah, good, because I can empty my bags. I think I get... no, 2 more because of the points I got here. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I get Blade Flurry next level. No, we've got 2 more levels to go. One there, and then that one. And then we can start working on dual-wielding specialization. Old man, you gotta be younger than me. I'm early 30s. I'm not young, I'm not old. I want to say it is called Grey. Let me just grab it. It is on the EP Dog's Blood, I remember that much. And Vex. Hell, you know what? I'll freaking queue it up. I actually could go for a round of it. Actually, you know what I'll also do? Why won't it let me open the menu? Turn game sounds off as well. Quest, don't bug out, don't bug out, don't bug out, don't bug out. Whew. Have you never done the Test of Faith quest before? Oh yeah. So there's like Test of Strength, which is what that one was. This next one's Test of Endurance. Sorry, Test of Faith. This is Test of Endurance, and then I think there's Test of Strength after this. And testing the faith is jumping off that wooden plank and not dying. However, I have had it happen to me once where it bugged and I didn't get teleported, so I just fell and died. Which would obviously been fucking devastating to have happened on a hardcore character. But it is free XP as long as it does what it's meant to do. So I had faith. Alright, I need to somehow pull that one. Alright, you. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. If that shaman manages to get in and, like, take that egg spawn, I'm gonna be very salty. That one still hasn't reset. There we go. So yeah, that was I don't know if you've ever listened to Alexis on Fire or anything, but they're a somewhat heavy band. But yeah, that was an instrumental only song they did that I very much enjoy. What else do we have around here that I can just flick on that is somewhat easy listening and doesn't make people listen to my harder style of music? Oh man, so much to pick from. Always the problem. You got too much to pick from, so you end up being able to pick nothing. Hmm. No, I'm just gonna go back to Lincoln Park because that is easy enough for everyone. All right. Still have Vanish up if I need it, but I'm hoping I can get out of here without having to use it. Beautiful. Okay. Shit, 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 shit. And of course, I can't climb up any of those because the angle is just that bit too big. All right, I will, however, put those back on. All right, go there, 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 and then hopefully can loop back around. Cobalt here. No. What? So it wasn't that other one I killed before, so they are marking them if they do drop it. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. So that's that one. All right, so we'll go over this way now, see if we can find the other one. See if we can stealth past these. Probably should be grinding them out for the XP, but I'm ahead of where I need to be right now. Shit, actually, before I forget, I need to do a, I need to go to do a BFD run. For BFD. Why didn't that do the pop-up? You ass of a padding ad. Okay, so the one that's meant to be here looks like they're down. I wonder if that's what that shaman was doing. He wasn't looking for the alien egg, but was looking for these ore dudes. That would probably make sense. That's what he was after. This is probably one of the few songs that I originally did enjoy off this album. But the more I think about this song now as well, I think it actually makes it quite depressing knowing, you know, what ended up happening with Chester. Beauty. Yeah, correct. Just my fun to play around, not grouped, not doing All Stars, which is lucky because when All Stars started, I was on my first hunter, which died, and then I got the second hunter up a level higher, and then it died, so I'd be very behind. And as you can probably tell by, you know, nearly 2 days and level 30, I'm not exactly the fastest leveler either. So I think it was definitely a good call not doing All Stars. Yeah, no, exactly. But I think it's all too common in the genre. Probably helps to drive the material that they write. I'm guessing, right? But it's shit. And I can. I'm just gonna pop sprint. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's not even to say how they manage it, how they have support around them, and but you know, at the end of the day, how much does that, you know, does that really help? Because I'm pretty sure there's probably others that have had a shit end that had all the support, and others that did fine and had no support. So it's just sort of really shitty, right? You're kidding me. There's a Barbie advert. That's fucking gold. I only put the Australian tag in, I think, yesterday. So I wonder if it's now that that tag's in, there's a fucking Barbie ad going on. That's fucking beautiful. Fucking Twitch leaning into the stereotype. Let's handle all these in, collect some XP.
Greetings.
I didn't do that one yet.
Be at your back. Be careful. Greetings, traveler. Ancestors watch over you.
Yeah, and I think, look, it's everyone needs to find what they're looking for, because I guess that's the other thing, right? Everyone's everyone's experience with it is going to be slightly different. So you obviously need what you personally need. And, you know, sometimes you just can't find that. Got that, got that. Don't think I want to get rid of... Oh, yeah, no, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, that's good. Okay, destroy the box of the enemy. Yeah, I know that quest. I'm not even trying that. That will be the end of this character if I attempt to do that quest. I've done that once with that for Ash the Lasher quest, where I was like, I'm pretty sure that doing this is bait, and lost the character, so I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to know better, and I'm going to call it now. You sell these, but you don't sell any poison stuff. Which are there.
Hail.
Damn it. Oh.
Goodbye.
Greetings.
There we go. General good. And we swap these.
May the eternal sun shine.
Okay. Man, I really need to get my bags sorted. Let's see, we'll make a couple of bandages, see if we can actually get to 180. Get to 180, we can use the first aid book to learn heavy. Ooh. Can I get one more? Got it. Beautiful. Easy. Alright, that gets us that extra bag slot. Alright, so I'm heading all the way over there now. I don't know if that one is necessarily soloable. I have a feeling that that Lynx is like a level 29 or 30 elite or something like that. Na, na, na. Reward's pretty average. Doesn't replace what I've got. And I'm pretty sure it is a level 30 elite in that cage. No, we'll head directly for here actually, because we go there to hand these next quests in. Copper, so we don't care too much about those. I think I can pop out of stealth. Ooh, bit of strafe. I looked down for 1 second at my phone and nearly run into a mob. Good job, self. Alright. Pretty sure it's where that totem is. It's the road up. I've seen a couple people accidentally kill themselves falling off this edge here. I don't know what it is about that edge that makes them want to get so close to it. But I've definitely seen on the Hardcore Discord a couple of deaths posted to that happening. Alright, what do we need? So we need to collect the eggs, and then we start the escort. Cool. Level 20 egg. Oh, I need to put my poisons back on. Nope, not that one. That. Gold vein, but I cannot mine that. Don't want to head up towards the escort too quick, because then I'm going to have to come back up here to find more eggs. Because I think there's only like 2 or so eggs that spawn up there. So we're going to try and find more eggs before we do. There is a chest there, though. That will pique my interest. Should be clear to open that chest now. Or are you going to pat onto us? Yes, you are. Quick. Now we need to wait for this to go. Actually, I think you can eat through the dot. Ticked, still going. Cool. Alright, good, good. We'll get a little bit of extra stem here, but main point is we're regenning. Cool. Alright, let's retry opening this chest. There is an egg over there. Not this. Oh, yes. So, big problem. I am gonna be mine and engineering, which means as a rogue, I am not able to make bloody thistle tea. So I am going to rely on chests and mobs for swift thistle. Hey, Emilios, how you going, man? What is cracking? That's it. That is like, what, 1 thistle tea? I think it's 3 to 1. Man, if I'm lucky, it'll be 1 to 1, right? Yeah, so thistle tea itself is a cooking. Oh, yeah, it's 1. It's a cooking recipe, but you need the swift thistle, which you get from herb gathering. Obviously, is the it's a, how do I put it? It's a secondary you gather on a primary node, like you get stone. Or from what I found on Wowhead, chests, or there are like a couple of ads in Ashenvale that have like a 5% drop table to drop it. So you got to get pretty lucky on them. So, highly unlikely to get it. So I need to make the 10 that I got from my quest that I've already used 4 of to last. But now I've at least got another 3. Now, 155. What am I at? I am at 140. Yep, so I'm not getting that anytime soon. Entering combat. Oh, evasion? Alright, so evasion is now faded. I think we should be fine though. Come on. Come on, energy regen. Get a poster off, and with this, easy. Cool. Nothing pattern? Good. What's the other one there? Iron. Iron I can mine. I only leveled 30, I'm gonna say 10 minutes ago, which is highly incorrect. It was far out, 54 minutes ago. Alright. That time has disappeared quick. I have not gone back since I leveled though, so I haven't picked anything up yet. I don't actually know what my level 30 like skill is from the trainer. I split some talent points, so it's 2 more levels till I'm able to get Blade Flurry. So I just got, 1% extra hit. But that, one of the guides I was reading said to split and get those 2 points into remorsefulness, or no. Not remorsefulness, what is it? Relentlessness? Remorseless attacks. Which is just a crit modifier, when you attack a mob within 15 seconds of attacking the previous mob. The more this goes on, the less I think that that's actually worthwhile, because I don't really, you know, as things are going up in level, at least, I'm finding I'm not really jumping to another mob within 15 seconds because you've got to wait for doing something like regenerating health and stuff. Fuck, there is an add-on for it. Man, I was thinking to myself the other day, there needs to be an add-on to see what I'm getting at next levels. Freaking installing that right now. Always connecting with good. Alright. What's training? Why is it not coming up? Why would... So it's there when I type in training, but when I type in what's training, it didn't pop up. Can I just not spell? Is that my issue? Reload. I'm not even going to try and attempt to understand how that's the ad that you got. Hey, where did my guide go? How did that just break? 1 second. That. Classic era. There we go, that's that. Okay, and reload again. There we go. Don't know why that disappeared. Yeah, I am finding it is very picky about... Like, I think the reason it didn't return the result was because I didn't put a question mark at the end. D3, that's what is ticking you at the moment. Did you give D4 a go? How did that go, Emilios? Alright, as if that you were in range to break stealth there. Yeah, I am doing the same thing. I didn't want to touch the beta tests. Depending on how the microtransactions go, if it is purely cosmetic, I'll probably play it. If the microtransactions are going to go the way of Diablo Immortal and be more than just cosmetic, I will probably give it a skip. So as long as it's cosmetic only, that's probably why it broke poison. I'll probably end up playing D4 as long as it's not, you know, pay to win. D2 still be better game design, or, you know, ruby tinted glasses is still like the epitome of the dungeon crawlers for me. But I definitely sunk a lot of hours into D3. Can you not give Kotick any ideas there, please, Taiwan? Like, please don't. I mean, there was a lot of backlash about Immortal, but they printed money with Immortal. Like, that's why I'm not convinced they won't. Now, they've said at the moment that it's only cosmetics, but I'll believe it when I see it. That's the only way I can put it, right? I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like microtransactions don't have to be in a mobile game, so I don't see why it happens as much. I guess, you know, mobile games probably don't have as much visually to them, so you can't just have visual, you know, cosmetic microtransactions. At the same time, yeah, I don't know. There's been a couple of things that they've done recently that make me think that's probably not it. Oh, are you getting outed, are you? Wait. Does Emilios work for the section that is developing the hardcore servers at the moment? Is that where Emilios works in Blizzard? Is that why he's playing so much hardcore lately, to like make sure they can understand what they're going to implement into it? It all makes sense now, Emilios. I understand why you have such a nice view out your window, because that's actually like fucking $50 million apartment, isn't it? Come on, you slow Tauren. I know that got a lot of hate. I didn't mind that one too much because someone still needed to have grounded out. Now, the problem there is obviously bots, but I would rather a real money auction house versus just flat out, you know, swipe your credit card to Blizzard and get an item. I didn't play as much D3 as I wanted to when that was, say, mainstay. So I feel I missed out on being able to really hype up my BlizzBucks in my account. So I wouldn't be against Real Money Auction House being in this one, but I doubt that's going to happen. I feel that they even said that that was a bad move for the game. Yeah, look, the without side still works, but I guess the... How do I put it? I think it works better, right? Because it sort of is a way for you to remove some of the RNG aspect where you're getting absolutely screwed on needing, you know, say one specific thing and not able to get it. Because otherwise you just get to the point where it's like, well, what's the point of having the gold? You know, you hit a certain point of gold in game and it does nothing. So it was sort of a way for you to sink that gold into, you know, getting rid of your horrible RNG that stopped you finishing off a build, which in itself is pretty dissatisfying. So I feel a purely gold auction house is a good way to combat that. Oh, did that just spawn 3 ads that are about to attack us? 3 spawned and only 1's attacking so far? Like, I'm okay if that's all that happens. Sick, he attacked the other one I thought that was going to attack us. So maybe they were just respawns and they weren't like a trigger event. I thought because he said something. No, exactly it, right? Like, it added to another feel of it, being like, that's not a build I'm going for, but I know I can get a crapload of cash for it. And then by flogging that off, you can then use that gold to buy something that actually meets the build that you're going for. that's why I didn't mind it, like, the gold side of it, right? Because, the other side of it was, what's the point of botting for gold when the gold's worth nothing, when you can't trade the gold to anyone, the gold's locked on the account. So it didn't have the full negative impact that the, like, real money auction house did have. Yeah, no, I guess does just get to a point where you're like, I have ground this one item for fucking 40 hours and it hasn't dropped, and it feels pretty crap. But at the same time, that's also what gives you the huge dopamine hit when it does drop and you're like, oh my god, I finally got it. I've worked so hard to get this thing. Like, my biggest bugbear is in Kata, Dragon Soul, the loot ship boss dropped a tank shield, and I never once saw that shield. And I'm pretty sure we cleared loot ship from about the 3rd week onwards. So for however long Dragon Soul lasted, from the 3rd week onwards we were clearing it, and I never saw that shield drop, and that just is very dissatisfying, like, to this day, knowing that I never got that shield when we were clearing it all the time. That's why I don't mind the AH option being there for things like that. And it gives you, like, exactly, it gives you something to do with the gold, right? Because otherwise you just see it piling up and you're like, alright, I have 50 gajillion gold. What's the point of it? It's fucking worthless. Give me something to do with it that gives me an impact. I did not. Far out. Man, I don't know how would you do that, right? Like, in something that the whole point is to just yeet yourself into a stupid amount of enemies and, like, try and blast them down before they blast you down. On hardcore, I understand it, right? But to do it on those levels and actually fucking clear the whole thing without dying, far out. That's fucking impressive. That is impressive. Man, fucking your heart would be fucking pumping as well whilst you're, like, getting to the end of that, being like, oh, just got one more to go. One more and I've gotten there, I've finished it. Under freaking pressure, I tell ya. Sell that stack of it, actually.
Be careful. Well met. Go in peace.
Alright, I'm just gonna scope out the level of this panther, but I'm 90% sure I cannot kill this panther. Is that one of the, like, better TTV ones I need to enable, I think? Or is that a FFC one that I need to enable? Yeah, level 30 Panther. This quest is not fucking happening. Alright, now you're gonna make me try and work out how to enable that. Do you remember what it's under to enable it? Is it through BTTV itself, or is it within the Twitch settings? View rewards, emotes. Is it under here? I know, these are the... No, they're like the sub emotes. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna bookmark this page. To stream. And then we are gonna search. Shed. Follow on you on and add it. Yeah, I was very confused on my personal site. So I'm guessing I need to sign in to my Twitch, because otherwise it doesn't know to associate it. Yeah. And then... Alright, I think I did it. Does that work? No, that didn't work. Okay, but And one guy's just got it as his, like, emote set. Fucking beautiful. Alright, well, I clicked use emote, which I'm guessing is what I'm meant to do, right? It says executed new proposed job for GigaChad. So it'll probably be because I also don't have the 7TV app installed. I've got BTTV and FFC. Would that be why I can't see it? Alright, manage extensions. Web store. 7TV. Add extension. Alright. So then, if I reload this page, the extension should now pop up, I think. Yeah, we're gonna pretend that we did that. Alright, what are we doing now? Alright, we're getting that algae. Nice. Whoa, there are so many more, like, emotes that are popping up in my thing now. Oh, what? You can just... So this add-on allows you to just click on messages and drag them, and it, like, works out if you're just deleting them, timing them out, or banning them off that movement. Holy cow, this does heaps. Fucking what an add-on pack. Nice. Fucking Emilio's always coming through with the goods. Oh, I better add that one too. Emote, search. Oh, actually is... Perfect. Alright. What? But I added it. No, I'm looking, like, I can see, like, the GigaChad one in, the Twitch thing itself. The GigaChad one's popping up, but Cat Boobs didn't. Maybe it's because I only, like, literally just added it. I'm guessing there is probably a little bit of sync time between it. Prick. I'm going to tell myself that it's sync time, but it most likely is that I just fucked it up. Alright? But I'm going to cope and say that it's syncing time. Now, I know you are a lot younger than I, Emilius, but I have very strong memories of watching this in its amazing CGI on video hits on a Saturday morning, and then like bugging my parents to buy me the album, and then getting told no because it like had a little explicit language or themes or something warning on it, and I was too young to be able to listen to anything that was explicit. So I just lived off video hits in the morning playing this and enjoying the like crazy CGI, and I mean that like literally. When that came out, that was like pretty damn decent CGI, especially to see it in a music video. It's okay, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking to myself, fuck, did I ever, like, did someone call me Matt at some point? Like, is there a reason that he thinks I'm Matt? Take care, man. Have a good game. I'm not a fan of this quest here because these bloody earth elementals pat all over the joint, but they also fucking stun, which is just not cricket. Am I going to be able to get that one? I think so. Everything seems to be pretty far away. Beauty. Alright, so we've got one up there. This one looks to be semi-safe. I always hated doing this quest, especially when I was trying to power level my mage that's the main in Watlock at the moment. Trying to do this quest, there was like 5 or 6 other people who would always be doing this quest, so you struggled to get a spawn, and because there were so many people around, the respawn rate on the elementals was just ridiculous. And yeah, hated doing this on. Doing this as a rogue, on the other hand, where you just stealth past everything and then pop out and loot it. This is mint. It's because he has gorgeous looks like I, right? That's why you mix the two of us up. We both have real silky, made for radio voices, yeah? That's totally why. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Look, you're just lucky that I'm a humble guy. Like, I understand it, but I don't flaunt it. I don't think these will lead, so I'm gonna just cheap shot this. I don't think I can garrote this. Same way, I'm not gonna bother to reapply poisons because these things are bloody immune to poison damage. So the thing I find interesting about the Australian accent, and I don't know if this is just me as an Australian, like me personally, or whether this is just a wider thing, or whether this is just any Western country that's not American, right? So you watch TV. Majority of TV shows you watch these days, obviously made in America, right? You get some that come across that are from like Britain or whatever, but by and large, they're mostly American. So when I watch TV, I don't necessarily say pick up the characters are speaking in an American accent, right? To me, it just sounds normal, right? Which is interesting because then when I talk to Americans in real life, you really pick the American accent. Anyway, you don't pick that accent. But then when an Australian pops up, and when I say that, I don't mean an Australian, like someone who's putting on an Australian accent. I mean an actual Australian actor just talking normally. I'm always like, fuck, is that what we sound like? Is that really our accent? Because it sounds so different amongst the other accents. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to that, say, Australian accent mix in TV, or whether it's just because I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but it's just I always find it really weird that to me it's really jarring when there is an Australian accent on TV in an American show. So if I'm not watching just, an Australian made show or the news or whatever here. And yeah, welcome to my TED Talk on accents and TV. Yeah, look, I don't watch much free to air. I watch a lot of streaming, but I'm gonna take what you're saying as you don't watch like a lot of that, say, production TV show. Is that sort of what you mean? It's done. Earth to TB. Alrighty. Alright, steel snap. Wants us to go over that way. So I just walked out of where I needed to go. Good job, self. Let's go and sprint. Hey, where's that? Ooh, make sure I don't run off the edge. Or is it in here? Aha, what can I train? Oh, okay, so that's going to be good. That will be good. All right, so there's a couple of good things in here to pick up.
The winds guide you.
Frostmoor, Altalike Mountains.
May the eternal sun
Oh, you
shine
did give me something,
upon
so you are going to take up a bag slot. That's probably why you're not telling me to pick it up yet. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this because that's taking up a bag slot. And then we're gonna get rid of that because that's also taking up a bag slot. And that should get rid of those 2 items out of our bags, which it did. Beautiful. So now we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Yeah, look, and that's the thing, right? I'm obviously used to the Australian accent, so it's sort of like the reverse, yeah? Because it's the one that's slightly different for yourself. Yes. So when you say Blockbuster, are you talking about like the chain Blockbuster or something different? Yeah? Yeah, see, I've never been one who's like overly big on movies, and I can't put my finger on why, but I think it's because I don't like how quick a movie story effectively needs to be over, as opposed to something like a TV show that can have, the story over 10 hours plus kind of thing. I think that might be why. Be completely wrong though. Most likely am completely wrong. Go fire up the Barbie. It's actually been a while since I've had a barbecue, and by that I mean like a week and a half. We were planning to have one on the weekend just passed, but it was a total fire ban day, so we didn't get to. Absolute shame. I think the best part of it, honestly, is you can always tell when it's been a nice day or when it's like a long weekend or something like that, because you walk outside and you can just smell everyone that's having a barbecue because you get that, you know, that grilled smell just wafting through the air all the time. It's the one thing
Greetings.
that just sort of sticks with you. It's just that delicious smell that you get. I'm going to call it a delicious smell. Now, while we're on a flight path, I'm going to have a squiz through some of these extra emotes to add in. Add that one like that. Some of these are ones that I've already enabled. Maybe these are because I've enabled them through BTTV or something like that. All right, let's give this a quick refresh. See if this is now added in properly. I mean, I do like the combos though. Beautiful. And while we are on this flight path, what else can we listen to? This is hitting my jam spot at the moment though. Always love me some older Linkin Park. Ooh, I have a fair few dropped frames. What is going on? I do not know why there is some dropped frames going on. Always loved that little intro into the actual song. Always thought that flowed quite nice.
You come get the voodoo.
Oh, I actually get kidney shot. An upgraded Sinister, perfect. Deadly Poison, I don't know if I'm actually going to use Deadly Poison.
Spirits.
The dot that will break gouge probably isn't the best. 36. Over 12 seconds, stacks up 5 times. So what's that? 360, and it'll be half of that. So what? 180. 180 versus 30 to 38. So no, so I think instant poison ends up effectively doing the same amount of damage. And it doesn't cap out. Kidney shot. I don't think that requires stealth, does it? No, it doesn't. That would have automatically updated. That will have automatically updated. Disarm trap. Alright, so that'll just be an active thing. I don't need to actually drag that out to use it. So cool. So that is all done. Should eviscerate, gouge. See, wounding poison would be also probably not the biggest deal. Not many of the ads really get a heal off, do they? Because I interrupt it. We got a CT to hand the quest in, so now we get to just sit on a flight path for a bit again. You can just listen to me waffle on while we fly. Or just listen to Linkin Park and tune me out. I honestly reckon that's probably the better deal there. Hmm. My media player, just, I wish it had some better playlist making features. But it doesn't have the best, which is a bit disappointing. That's exactly how I feel right now, having to just wait for all this flying Taiwan. God, there are some good emotes on this thing. Far out, there's so many. Freaking 10,000 pages of emotes. Alright, I've gone through like 5. Oh, it's actually popping up saying I've added things. Sick. So why is it now updating saying that I'm putting them in, but before it wasn't? Alright, so I've added that. There we go. Cool. Okay, so it actually says that it's added. Sick. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's eating a red crayon, given that it's crayon time. I'm gonna say he's eating a freaking red crayon. Which, I mean, come on. They're the tastiest crayons there is, right?
Brawlhall.
Yeah, we flew to the city. Quickly smelt this down. Save some bag space. I don't think it's specifically red crayons, but I know that telling someone to eat crayons was generally an insult, or saying that they ate crayons was an insult. Where it came from, I have zero clue. Can't say I believe I ate crayons, so I don't know, maybe they're a nice waxy flavor? I have zero clue. Right, now we fly all the way back to 1K Needles. I must say, this song, with a decent sub to play it,
Be careful.
just, it feels nice with the bass line that's in this one. This one get added? Oh, it did. Fucking perfect. I tell ya, the improvement that I have been able to make to some of the things on this stream today, thanks to Emilius's help, have been top tier. The emotes here, getting the channel points updated as well, beautiful.
And his name is John C.
Oh man, I love myself a fucking good John Cena meme. So we used to have a bot in our Discord that I share with the other guys that you would have, probably listened to me playing trios with. And one of them was dumb enough to add a bot that allowed you to, exclamation mark command and play some voice clips, and it had that one in it, and that was my absolute favorite, when it was just dead silent, but you knew everyone was there and it was quiet because everyone was focusing, and to just drop and his name is John Cena in there, which for whatever reason the bot was tuned so it was obscenely loud, always just fucking, I enjoyed it way too much. I don't think they necessarily did, but I thought it was freaking hilarious.
Ancestors watch over you.
Absolutely loved it. What are we going to apply it to? I'm not going to apply it to the chest because I do want to go and do that quest in Ashenvale for that chest. Actually, I might hold on to that because I can do that, and then the Warsong Supplies.
How may I aid you? Farewell.
The Warsong Supplies quest I can do as well. Why are you not updating when I'm doing things?
What do you need?
Oh, it really is. I find it, like, the meme itself I find very amusing. But it also seems like he's just not an asshat too, so it makes the meme, like, better for me, you know? It might sound stupid, but not memeing about someone who's an absolute asshat is quite nice. He, does seem to just be quite a nice person. Oof. This was such a sketch quest to do. So many people seem to die to that one. I guess, question for you, Taiwan. How, like, the audio balancing wise, how is music versus WoW sounds versus, you know, microphone versus even, like, that audio emote? Are they sort of okay where they're all sitting? Do I need to play with the levels on any? Like, I've listened to them on, like, the recording feature within OBS, but I don't know if that changes as it comes through Twitch. Alright, that helps. So, music, we're going to tone down a little bit, about there. And then, sound alerts, I'm going to drag that to be similar to where the music was just before I put the music down, according to this. So, hopefully that translates to being a bit better balanced. Now, this escort, I can't remember if that's really soloable. I think it is, because I think it's just 3 mobs that spawn. So if I time it well, I can sap one, gouge one, start attacking the other one. So I should be good there. Having Kidney Punch now is going to be nice in regards to damage mitigation, though. So this should hopefully be easy. Oh, and, you know, the point that they're bloody 4 levels below is also going to be a help. Oh, before I forget, I should poison up my weapons. Because we will definitely want that extra free DPS. You know, while we're doing that, let's also eat some food. Do I have stuff I can cook? I'll have to make some of those. Everything else I am out of for the moment. Alright, let's go. Next level Garrote too. I really should have kicked a lot earlier. I'm going to gouge you to interrupt the spellcast. Easy. So I've macroed Pickpocket into, like, the... into Garrote. So you see the window flash up. But because there's not enough time for it to actually loot, because it then instantly casts Garrote, I have to double loot the corpses, which is an interesting outcome rather than it just sort of depositing them in the bag. So that's what they normally would have dropped, and then this is what I got from pickpocketing. But as you can see, it's like this add-on here tracks it. It's actually starting to stack up nicely. And then as I think you joined in Taiwan before when I had to, like, open all the boxes, the lock boxes that you get from them stack up quite quickly too. skip these ones. That's it. That is almost grand theft there, Panda. Almost grand theft. Now, supposedly, once we get to level 30-ish humanoids, the lockboxes that I will start to get off them will start to drop blinding powder, which means I also finally... Well, not also finally. Means I won't lose out by not being a herbalist as well as a rogue that can't use the AH. Because there's no other way for me to get blinding powder aside from blindweed or from pickpocketing. So we need to start stacking up some blinding powder soon, hopefully. Yeah, look, I would rather not have all of the details here. I would be much happier just to have session and lifetime. But, you know, I can't see how to modify it. It doesn't have an add-on tab in the, interface options. It's not in here, so I can't modify that. But, look, put it in the corner, ignore the bottom parts. I'm just paying attention to these stats. Yeah, my lockpicking, I think, is above 100. Look, it's been leveling because I've been getting quite a lot from, you know, pickpocketing everything and the lockboxes you get from that. So I'm pretty sure it's high enough for it, but we'll find out. Otherwise, surely there's another area that you can go to where you just spam lockpick and infinitely respawning lockbox to level up lockpicking, right? Look at him facing that way. It's like he's just inviting me. Oh, he turned around. Of course. Man, these poison crocs are absolutely delicious. Alright, so grab that one. 2's over here, 3's over the other one, and then we go back across there for the escort. I will actually burn sprint here because we should be safe through this section. Stealth past everyone. There's the note. Easy. Did I not pickpocket? Oh no, I did. 54 copper. Sick. Over to the last note. Actually, do I have the other quests? I do. Is this one that I can solo? I think it is. I don't think it's like a... Oh, no, I can't. It's an elite. And I'm pretty sure that's a caster one too. I'm not confident in being able to, like, easily do that one. What? Is there an invisible ad that just aggroed onto me there? There was... It just sounded like they were casting a spell. What the... Fuck? Yep, there we go. Alright, they are. Hello. They're casting Fucking floor ads. Jesus Christ. There's another one. I'm still in combat. Where's this other ad? What the... Oh, healing ward. Alright. There we go. No, I'm not wasting Vanish. Vanish is my get out of jail free card. Must not use Vanish. And resisted my pickpocket. Man, the angstiness of this song is definitely hitting while I'm just, you know, going around, roguing it up, murdering people. Just fits. So I'm done. Fuck, it wants to do it. Okay, well, a level 28 elite. You scroll, cooldown, etc. I honestly think this is one of those times where if I didn't put the 2 in Assassination and had Blade Flurry, the 20% attack speed increase from Blade Flurry probably would give me a bit more confidence in doing this one. But a 28 elite... Ooh... I can totally just sprint and drop combat on these 3, right? Oh my god. There we go. What does Wowhead say about this one? I have a feeling it's going to tell me don't do it, you're a freaking idiot. Rikara. Got decent XP on it. Look, maybe we give it a go. I do have kidney shot now, so I can try and CC it down a little bit more. You can't see me. Do. I mean, this would be the exact music that would have been fucking playing on all of the Rogue PvP videos all over, like, Warcraft movies, wouldn't it? Pretty sure if I pull up World of Roguecraft, it will have frickin' Linkin Park playing in it. So this is very period-appropriate music. Alright, because I'm a wuss, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for this cooldown to be closer to over. Then we kill them so that we know that they've all just been done. Then we summon the boss. That way, if I need to, I've got the ability to sprint away and I can vanish. Because part of my brain is telling me that there is a dot that this boss applies. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I feel like it applies a poison. So I can't just vanish in its face, because then it'll break me out. So the ability to sprint and vanish so that I'm not vanishing here, and then it just auto re-aggros on my face, I think might be a good move. you go. See? Another junk box. Beautiful, beautiful. What are you going to give me? Ooh, a lucky charm. Ooh, I definitely should have attacked that one first. Yep, I kicked way too early. Good job, Self. And I'll just gouge to get rid of your spell cast there. Kidney shot. There we go. This one. Got that. I've literally got no other buffs I know that I can apply to myself. Alright, so it doesn't seem to be a caster, so that's good. Alright, now we're going to regen a little bit of energy here. Yep, so there's that. Kidney punch. I've got plenty of potions, so I'm just going to use it. Sick. Alright, we did that. Good. I probably should have eviscerated rather than kidney shotting there, because I likely would have just been able to have finished him off, but I wasn't too sure, so I thought I'd go for the CC instead. Alright, let's bandage up. I'll quickly check what's in this box. Oh, I got another box. Alright. Small pocket watch. Alright. If I kill this now, it shouldn't respawn in time, so I should still be able to get across here. Let's wait for that pat, and then we'll go in. I'm going to want to clear this because of the sheer amount of mobs with the escort that's going to come over here. I think if I try and do that one as well, it's just going to take too long and it will respawn. I'm not a complete clicker. Stuff up here I'll click. Stuff down here I use the keyboard for. I'm just not a fan of hotkeys for up here. The other problem I do have is one of the other guys. And I'm gonna make sure I actually, there we go, keep enough energy so that I can actually get kickoff onto them. Bitch. Whoa. Gonna vanish here because I'm actually concerned. Fuck me. Getting disarmed there. Holy shit. Far out. A whole cannibalized didn't get me up. Ooh, I did not enjoy that. Like, what hit me so hard and fast? Is it the storm or something? Like, something there I feel hit me for a ridiculous amount. Like, I swear I saw 2 hits of like 120 pop up or something like that. Oh, did I fucking eat the campfire? Is that why? Fucking of course. I mustn't have eaten... Maybe this is the one I thought I saw. Oh no, here. 108 from the Geo. Then got another crit from the Stomper. Here, Earth Shock for 159. Poof. Far out. I chewed the health pot there and first aided and still had to bloody vanish. Bloody A. Yeah, that Earth Shock fucking hurt. Alright, now this... A Geo there and a Geo there. Far out. You cast from that far away, you prick. Alright, at least that splits the Geos up. Fighting 2 of them there when they hit that hard would have been absolutely terrifying. Wait for these 2 to split up. I'll pull him, and then we kill these 2 off, and we'll do the escort. Think you're split up enough? No, because he frickin' walked back towards the mob as I fucking threw. Alright, let's retry that without bloody pulling extras. This is probably one of my all-time favorite Linkin Park songs. Even this, like, the music video for this one fucking slaps. Alright, let's try that again. That's better. You can stop crying. I'm here to save you. Bloody bitch. Can't get around you if you're in this fucking tent. Alright, we'll heal up and we'll start the escort. Hopefully, those ads haven't started respawning yet. Alright, come on, less sucking, more walking. Don't like it when it says that it's hard. On the upside, Vanish is back off cooldown. So we do have a free out if we need it. Okay, got multiple lucky charms. What I will do... Alright. One, that gives us 2 extra bag slots, because we were getting very low, but 2, it makes us a little bit more potent. Okay, so some have spawned here, so we're gonna... Now, if we pull them to her, hopefully that stops her from walking in there, which should stop the ads that spawn as part of the event from spawning just yet, giving me time to pull some of these down. Yeah, okay, so annoyingly, we've gotten here right as all the things are respawning. Well, attack this one. Good, good. Ah, crap. Come on. Come on. Stop. No. No. Hey, Scully. Thanks for the follow, man. That respawning right now is real shit timing. Alright, we're gonna pot early. Come on, come on. This is the one that disarmed. This is the one that was causing me issues with that last pull before. Alright. Cool. That being a geo right there is super freaking awkward. Because I'm pretty sure in opening on this geo, these will likely fall. No, thank God. I burnt all my energy. Bad move by me. Got the interrupt. Alright. Right as I went to fucking go stealth. Right. And that's the earth shock that fucking hurt last time. Quickly bandage up. Because I think another 3 spawn here now. Yep. Right as I went to enter stealth, aggroed onto me. Alright, that's fine. Let her tank 2 for the moment. And we'll grab you. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not confident now that I've started at Skelly. But I try and give them all a go once. And in saying that, that's what's killed my previous characters. When I knew that doing something was silly, but did it anyway. Vorsh the Lasher, the Ashenvale one, is what killed my first hunter. Yeah. So I've definitely done dumb ones before, but why not use a hardcore character as the one to do, like, silly quests on, yeah? Right, get these poisons on, run ahead, try and pull these again to delay her from spawning them. This is going to be the one that Earth Shocks again, so this will be the prick. Okay, come on, it's right here. Thank you. One is such a hard-hitting instant cast. Alright, you... Oh no. You're still gonna do the event here, aren't you? Beautiful. Interesting. Only one spawned. I thought 3 spawned every time. I don't know if this was part of the event or if that was just a respawn, but at least it didn't auto aggro on. Okay, that, over that, and that there. Cool. Alright. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more spawns for the rest of this point. I think we managed to get through that. I think we just have to kill, like, the pats here. Oh man, I've seen death clips of, especially around the Wyvern area here. Like this quest up here, so many people I've seen that die falling there. Like, it's one thing to die because you've, you know, had a pat that's run into you while you're fighting something else, or, you know, you've gotten overconfident and pulled 2 mobs when you should have only pulled 1 or something like that. How discouraging it must feel to fucking, you know, backpedal or jump or something off a cliff and die. Fuck, that'd just, ugh. I did see one with a hunter. I did see one with a hunter who jumped further than expected because obviously they had cheetah on. And I could feel the pain watching that because you knew... I didn't notice they had cheetah on when they jumped, so I knew how far I thought they were going to jump, and then when they went extra far, I'm like, what the hell happened there? How the frick did they long jump? And then rewound the clip a little bit, realized they had cheetah on. So they were probably thinking the same thing. Oh, if I jump here, I'm only going to go this far. I'm not going to fall off. And they sailed past the edge. That's got to hurt. Alright, I believe we have gotten past all the spawns. Beautiful. Oh man, it 100% would. You'd just feel like an absolute ditz. You'd be sitting there shaking your head at yourself, and like, you would want to laugh because of how stupid it is, but at the same time, you want to cry because you've just killed your character. Like, I'm not planning to do that. I'm planning to get my rogue to a ripe old age of 60. And no, it's not buffs. Cool. Well, I did the other one up there. I wasn't too confident about that. However, that was close, and that was 28. There is no way I can do that cat one that's level 30. I can completely see how that person, like, did that, right? Because I never would have picked that up myself either. Talk to 68. Wait, so you want me to go all the way to here first rather than stopping by here and dropping stuff off? I think not. Yeah, because jumps are speed-based, just, yeah, be careful. Don't get used to how far you jump on, like, you know, I'm running now, and think you can do that on a little ledge and stop before it, and then just sail over it. But being on a rogue, I can tell you right now how much I miss aspect of the cheetah. everything feels so much slower, not being like, all right, I need to run from A to B here, and just hitting cheetah and just going. You know, I use sprint. I've got nothing for 3.5 minutes after it runs out. So I very much miss cheetah. That's why, I killed 2 hunters just after getting it, which felt absolutely shattering. But I think the other issue was being a hunter, you feel very safe. So you take risks you shouldn't. And I think that's one of the things playing in melee, playing this rogue, you know that if you overcommit, you're in for a world of pain. So you play a bit more careful. Now, the benefit of being a rogue is you still at least have a couple of outs. You got Vanish, you got Sprint, you got Evasion, you got a couple of tools to try and get you out of that. Warrior, on the other hand, you're just screwed. I think that's why you see so many of them die in their late teens, because that's when stuff gets to the point where you can do things a bit more hairy, you're probably starting to hit a bit harder, you think you can do things that you probably can't, and warriors don't have that out. Oh yeah, it definitely is World of Warcraft, and so one of the achievements you can go for, one of the modes, is no flight paths. And I just thought, I don't think I could do that. Like, you're on a flight path that takes you like 5 minutes and that feels forever, let alone if you ran the entire freaking way. That one's not for me, but I did see a couple of committed people going for it, so props to them. Props to them. I'll hand these in, empty our bags. At least there's 3 to hand in. Can actually probably get us pretty close to leveling. No, I don't want any of those. So we're going to go that for gold. Or add you 9 stamp, 3 spirit. Okay, so that's an improvement on this. However, that is still not as good as the one I can get from Ashenvale's questline. So I still do need to go back and do that. It's just when I tried to do it at 29, I think it was, I wasn't strong enough for it. Also, I did misplay it a bit. I should have fully cleared the area, which I didn't do, and aggroed extra mobs. So we will go back and do that one for that chest, because that chest, I think, is like 8 agi, 6 stam or something. So huge jump in agility. Get rid of those, get rid of that. No, don't. Definitely don't sell that one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the normal silk bandages, because we've got heavies. I really do need to... I need to level my engineering so I can empty my bank out of all the engineering mats, which also means I can complete Warsong supplies. And it means I can start putting a lot of this crap either into the bank that will have now open spots up, or I can vendor the stuff because I don't need it anymore. Oh, I see. It's going to get me to go pick these up, and then I'm guessing Hearth back here. Spending free at last. 75. Then we're 76. Oh, and then we're going to go to Gadget. Okay. Where did he die to? Rothide Glade Runner. 414. It's not ringing in my head as a hard quest. Yeah, man, I was just saying, you obviously would have been lurking, so you probably didn't hear. Like, the quality of stream increase I've had today, thanks to your tips. 1, G'ing me up with the viewer rewards, and 2, with these newer modes. Absolutely on point, Emilios. Thank you very much, man. And look, I don't know if it's like just, you know, say many streamers in general, right? Because I haven't really streamed that much up until hardcore, or engaged with lots of other streamers, should I say. But the hardcore streamers that I have engaged with, such as yourself, everyone is so happy to just help out, give tips, and that kind of stuff. And it's fucking great, man. It sort of helps grow it, but it also, to me, just sort of reflects on the hardcore community in itself. Because it's the same thing in here. You ask questions, everyone's happy to help out, point in the right direction. Rather than telling you to, you know, on your bike, piss off. It's a nice change. Nice change. Yeah, it really does have that nicer community aspect to it, doesn't it? And I just sort of wonder, is it because it's something that is that bit harder, so you do have to have a bit more devotion to want to do it? Like, the one that always still amuses me is everyone lining up to do, like, quest mobs and actually following, you know, the order they turned up in as well, right? You know, don't get me wrong, I think I have seen one person who'd like run in and snipe, but for the most part, everyone seems to, you know, follow the line, which just blows my mind, because that definitely doesn't happen in fucking retail. In retail, well, look, you know, multi-tags are a thing now, but in retail it's definitely, I'm just going to stand on the mob spawn and bloody spam AoE and just hope I get the tick before you do. It's a nice change. I thought these guys had quests. Man, look, you're dead on there, right? Because there's been a couple of people who I have run dungeons with, and you still get whispers, hey, you know, you still in this level range, interested in coming along, or, you know, hit me up, here's Discord, here's Twitch, or whatever. It is a very different feel. And that's, you know, what I've been enjoying with it myself. It mustn't, but maybe it's Wrath or something, but there's definitely quests that appear there. Maybe it's just not in vanilla, but there is definitely quests there at some point in the game. Man, look, it'd be very interesting to see if they do a classic plus, given they have, fuck, it was ages ago they did like a survey on it as well. So there has to be something that they're like actively working on or considering, I would hope at least. Look, Toan, maybe you're right. There have been a lot of things that I've dreamt before that I'm like, no, surely that's what happened, but it definitely didn't. Bang on, man. Fucking the Mandela effect. Look, do you by any chance watch
Honored, I'm sure.
internet comment etiquette?
Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then. Interest you on the pint? You got my attention.
Because if you did, he did like a video on it. Okay, yeah. So he did a video on it, and what gets me is how committed he is to one of the running jokes, which was he made a video about the Mandela effect. He then, after a period of time, removed that video and uploaded a new video titled The Mandela Effect, but changed slight aspects of the video.
What?
So that you'd be like, I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. And then, you know, go to check and there's no video there. So you're just like, did I imagine it? Did I dream about it? Internet comment etiquette. But yeah, it was, you know, people you know, or the internet being the internet, did save some of the videos. So then they've re-uploaded them so you can go and look at them, and you just realize how much you did get trolled by being like, no, I swear I've seen this before. I'm not going crazy, am I? And I just thought the commitment to that was fucking absolutely beautiful. And what I've done, like, you cannot listen to that song and not picture Transformers, right? Or is that just me? Oh, no, no, no. Who's faster? He is. Oh, he's level 34. Perfect. Ah, okay, so I go here, fly back to there, and then we're going to go there. Alright, cool. Just one there? Yeah. I would like to be able to do that other one, but there is no chance. Given that level 28 nearly got me, I'm not going to be able to kill a level 30 elite. I have a feeling that cat stuns as well.
Speak, friend.
Alright, fly back here. Ah, Tanaris. Lots of good ganking has gone on in here. Or at least, for me it did. Being a hunter, sitting on top of buildings, sniping lobies. Good times. I'm just going to have a squiz at that hypercapacitor gizmo quest and see what the commentary around it is about being soloable. Warlocks, this is permanently fearable. I did not get hit once. Cool, that does not apply to me. Okay, and a lot of the commentary here is people were able to solo it around about level 33. And that's coming from ranged people who have the ability to kite. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be doing that anytime soon. I don't have confidence in my gouge and throwing weapon kiting ability. Yeah, I flew there. I took the lift. I guess if I put... No, it's only 12 seconds, and then I have to get back into bloody melee range. Yeah, no, I don't think it's doable. Given that my thrown weapon hits for like 50, and he's got like 2,000 health. Yeah. Look, if the reward was a bit more tantalizing, as opposed to a fairly average ring that's not going to replace anything I'm currently wearing, maybe, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that for the moment. Why is it telling me to do these? Didn't I already do these quests? Catch your toe on. Have a good night. Thanks for joining in, man. We'll just cut through here. Can't be bothered going around. Totally not going to end up horrible for me. Alright, there's a lot of mobs here. Copper. Alright, it's fine. It's probably what I should start looking at to do next, like, in a more hurried sense, is actually leveling engineering. Given that I can get dynamite that stunts, that would actually probably be a bit of a help with CCing things. Plus a little bit extra damage. I think this levels us to handing in this quest, which would be nice. Blind level 34, okay. Ooh, that's when next level of sprint comes, okay.
How may I aid you? Goodbye.
Alright, okay, so we're going to go for the run all the way there. Sweet. We're going to fly to Crossroads, experience fly to Ratchet. Alright, so it looks like we are getting to the end of this chain now. Look, makes sense. Wow, we are 4 XP off leveling. Alright, where are we going after 1k needles? We are going to Hillsbrad again. No, getting up there is a pain. And somewhere around here you can get up. It's a pain in the ass to get to that node. Must be pretty late for you over there too, Emilios, wouldn't it? Like it's 11 here. It'd be like, what, 1, 2 in the morning for you? Be careful of the high level mobs. Okay. So this run would not be a time for me to get distracted and keep adding emotes. Hey, leveling from frickin' exploring. Beautiful. Beautiful. One more level and we get Blade Flurry. Oh, not bad. Damn. Entering combat. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, alright. I shat Dax a little bit there. I am definitely going to focus on this and not add emotes. Like, I made that joke. I didn't think it would be that quick that I would freaking find a mob to aggro onto me. Alright, I think this section is pretty mob free for the moment, so we can unstealth so we at least get some move speed back. Just have to make sure I'm actually paying attention, ready to re-stealth up if there's anything close by. I guess this is like, what, a late 40s, early 50s area? I don't like that there are wolves over there. Also don't like that sprint is still on cooldown. Alright, we can see the town. We're getting close. There are guards there. We can unstealth, and we can just run to the guards. The guards will protect us. Ooh. Flight of Crossroads.
What brings you here? We shall meet again.
Alright, on we fly. Now it is slightly safer for me to be looking at the emotes. Ooh. Alright, there are some pretty decent emotes in here. Crossroads. Wharf Master Dizzy Web. Do I actually have it? Oh, I did too. Hmm. Actually, you know what I will be able to do shortly, I think? 20, 40. Perfect. I can do one of the wool hand-ins just for some extra free XP. I will need to try and get a BFD run this bloody... probably tomorrow. Just so I don't ding 32 and then miss out on doing BFD. I would like... not that one. I'd like this. The attack speed on that is very nice. So is the DPS. The thing that concerns me though is the chance on hit to poison, which then means you can't gouge anything. So that probably not as good as it could be. Yeah, see, that's got pretty low DPS on it. So I guess it's only really one weapon, but my current 2 weapons are pretty good anyway, so that's probably not the biggest deal. We won't try them because they're allied. Then it'll be RFK next. What are we doing? Except the swamp grows. Or swarm, not swamp. Why am I reading words that aren't there?
How you doing?
Get up, got a ratchet.
Strength and honor. Go.
Ratchet we go. Let's just have a quick squeeze through here again. Those can't do anything with, can't do anything with. Stats on that are pretty average. However, the attack speed, not too bad, but the DPS on that is damn good. It's better than no neck, which is what I currently have. So really, there's only one bit of loot from there that's worthwhile. So it'd depend what the rewards for that are, realistically then. Of course that leaves. Yeah, bugger.
Hey, how you doing? Keep
Oh
it
no, I've just got to
real.
go back to Shimmering Flats. Okay. I thought I had to go to Booty Bay, which I don't, thankfully.
Yeah.
And now we go to Org.
Remain.
Okay, then we're going to do that. We've already trained our skills, so we don't need to worry about that one. Then we're going to pick up Alliance Relations. To the west exit and hand in those. Alright, and then we get ready to go to Hillsbrad. Okay. I am looking forward to picking up Blade Flurry. I wonder if it is worthwhile me just specking out of Remorseless Attacks now while I'm in Org. Gets me Blade Flurry now, and then I think I go into dual wielding spec. Um, let's see. I'm just curious to see what the leveling spec takes. Yeah, okay, so it does do this. On the upside, it is very similar to what I thought it would be, where you're not picking up any of the weapon specialization talents. I'm guessing it's because you swap between them too much. Either that or 5% chance to get an extra swing. Maybe it's not worth it. But we will be dumping points into here. You go there, you go there. See, human or giant beast, dragon king, tiger. I don't really think that's overly that good. You're using 2 talent points for 2% on very specific targets. Putting 3 into there, 3 into there. I'd sooner take the 2 from there and then put them into something like that, I guess. Alright. That's fine. Alright, let's go get this Rig Wars quest. And this Chief Engineer Scooty. It feels so slow running around on a rogue. Holy smokes. Alright, let's go there. Then we go do that one. Swarm grows. Swamp grows. No, it's swarm. Every time I hear that, I think of Silithus, but I don't think it is it? Where you pick up
Time
Rig
is
Wars,
money, friend.
which then allows it to pick this one up.
Glad I could help.
There we go. And now we abandon Rig Wars. Oh, it's a normal one. Whoa. That's huge. Maybe we do consider doing Noma. 38. think Noma's got a portal from Ratchet or Booty Bay to it, doesn't it? So you don't actually have to leg it through the Alliance town.
What do you need? Sug.
Okay, no, so we don't want that one. Grows. Where do we go for this one? Oh, 1k needles, okay. I feel like I know Noma for being really sketch with pulls. Alright, we want to get this.
For the Horde.
What you want?
I wish to unload my talents, and we're gonna cry while we spend a gold on this. Alright. That. That. Wouldn't it be funny if I misplaced talent points? No, it wouldn't be. That. We're glad. Blade Flurry and Dual Wield Spec. Yeah, look, I've been needing to do it for a little bit, right? And I've been sort of putting it off, but I'm not really getting the value out of Remorseless Strikes. Being able to grab something a bit better, like, you know, actually getting Blade Flurry now and starting to dump points into Dual Wielding Spec is going to be more valuable to me. If you don't have a Sherpa, may not be the best choice. Yeah.
How?
Allied relations. Desolus. Wait, why did I not pick up the one that was up here then, that was also a Desolus quest? Why would it split them? Is it about, like, mountain climbing or something? Or is it just about, like, Sherpas in general and their role in that kind of stuff?
Sug sug.
That.
Strength.
Interesting. Alright, let me, before I forget, add that into my, like, to-watch tracking program. As in the relationship with the, like, between the Sherpas themselves, or the relationship between the Sherpas and the people they're meant to be guiding.
Glory to the Horde.
I could see quite easily how the person who's trying to make you not die would get very heated with
Lukta.
people who are maybe less than respectful for the process. Is that the correct way to word it? Oh, it's done by is it this one? Twitch. Yeah, exactly. They do like most of the work, and then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, look what I did." And it's like, mate, you fucking did nothing. I carried your ass up here. Like, honestly, I'm just getting images in my head already of like the fucking Simpsons one where they like lug him up the mountain while he's freaking sleeping, and he wakes up and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got all the way up here." All right, I will add that one into my to-watch list now. That one looks good. Done. Added in. Perfect. Hey, why did this... Oh, we're going to end that one. Hey. Copy. Why did that go away? What did I do wrong there? Property? Maybe that's why. Right, well that re-brought it back. Sorry, I'm just mucking around with one thing because I don't know why that disappeared. That one, save. Save, update. Okay, cool. Alright, look, I think I might call it quits here because it is 11:30 and I need to at least catch some Z's before I get up in the morning. So, Emilios, everyone else who has tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in. Hey, Amy, you've come in right as I'm leaving. If Dave told you to say that, you need to go slap him for me. Everyone else, have an absolutely lovely night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care all, and I will catch you in